So the first thing we do is we sanitize the work area and the tools. So I've got these that come in the catheters. So to sanitize it, I wipe it down very good. And then I have 3 blue chucks that I'm gonna lay here to lay all of the clean things on. I've sanitized the scissors. And then I will make tape. Once I get these 3, we're using the paper tape. And tonight I'm gonna make 4, so I need, and I've wiped all of this about 3 inches long. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I cut each of those in half because you need 2 pieces of tape for each one. And then they're easy to grab when they're like this. Okay, catheters. I open the bag that has everything with it. Sometimes they're a little difficult to get open by holding the plastic and lifting this part. This catheter, this is all sterile, so you open these just this far, and now we're going to cut this at an angle. That's a little too, about like that. Okay. Next, you open up your sterile gloves. I always hold it down with one hand because they stick together. You get the sterile gloves on. Everything inside that package is sterile. Now you open the little blue chuck and lay it here. Lay the paper on top. We use the gauze, fold it in half. They're going to be using that. Take off that. Take off the blue lid. Now, here's the tricky part. Push the catheter forward just a little bit. Hold this plastic part with this hand, this plastic part with this, so you don't, and then wiggle off the top. Now pull out the catheter some. You see that little nut right there? Now you're going to pull this catheter all the way out, and then you're going to lay it on this sterile bag and fold it up like that. That will be reused. Lay this out flat. Now using the back of the hand, hold the red rubber paper, open that up and get the red rubber without touching anything. It has to stay sterile. Now you're going to feed the red rubber down into that hole. Till it's about 1 inch out. Now you're going to take this nut and put it over the red rubber and slide it down on there. And sometimes if it won't slide, you can hold it and pull it like that. Now you're going to replace this nice and snug the whole time I'm holding this part. Now you take this little triangle and you do this because this plastic will dig into Tess at night. So we call that a diaper. We put that on there. You take one piece of tape and tape the corner with the sticky side down. Fold that over. Take the other piece of tape and tape it down. Now, I take this, place it back in this container and close it with the back of my hand. Now I'm touching this, but I'm putting this back into the sterile area without touching anything. Feed it in about 8 inches, straighten this out, Fold that. Now we're gonna take this chuck, fold it over, nice and neat, about 4 times. Fold that in half, and now you cut this off about 3 inches from the top, because otherwise there's a vacuum, and if you go to pull this off, you'll pull the red rubber out. Now we're gonna place that inside a sterile bag. Okay,